Bruce's McNuts.
I thought they were
Make
salty
nuts.
nuts, bro.
Lightly salted. You see, it's on.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Kick It podcast episode, coming to you live from Oceanside, brought to you by Kick It Labs.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it already, and show it to all your homies, all your homegirls, your Sancha, your Sancho. Show it to your grandma, dog. What you mean don't do that, dog? First day back, you're telling me how to do this? Hey, Louis, where'd you find this guy? Anyways, this is a B app, guys and ladies. Fucking hey, anything goes. All the topics are on the table. Whatever you want to talk about, put it on the comments. Like, and once again, this is us. You already know what it be. Juan, on my right side, man, back on your left.
What up, y'all? I'm still trying to fucking figure out how to set up the phone.
And we got Victor V up in the building as well, too. We got Red in the back. We got Louis. We got Smoke Dog. Fucking A. And we have Bishop. Oh, coming through the B app. Hey, gracias for coming.
Yeah. Gracias for having me. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna show y'all love.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Bishop.
Hell yeah. How's everything been though, Bishop?
Man, everything's been good for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do as much as I can, like I was telling Vic before we started, just trying to be consistent, man. Got a lot going on. So you know, the team is pushing. The team is pushing a lot. I just finished the album. It's my first album with Mad Strange. So Mad Strange Recordings, that's the label I'm signed to now.
That's right. That's right.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out Mad Strange, man. Shout out Andres and Daniel and Desi Hollow. You know, the team is pushing right now. We're trying to make something happen, you know. Summer's coming up. Like I said, I'm trying to drop the project in time for summer. Desi just actually dropped one too. So One Nation Under the Funk is actually out now everywhere. And that's a really good album too. So, you know, just trying to be consistent, like I said, man, and just trying to make something happen, man. You know?
No, I can't wait to see it, Bishop. Especially the pop-ups, dog. Because I saw your pop-up from a few months back, and that should look like it went dope. So I can't wait for the next drop. Man.
Yeah, man. The pop-up came out cool, man. You know, it was chilling. It was chilling. I had a lot of fun doing that. Had some people out there that came out to buy my shirt, which was pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? And take some pictures with me. So, you know, it was cool, man. It's blessed. It's a blessing to be in this position. You know what I mean? And you know, God, you know, definitely did the work for me. But you know, I'm just trying to do it on my end and continue to grind. You know, just continue to grind and you know, just try not to let things get in the way. You know?
Keep from going under. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
I feel you, dog. Hell yeah, obstacles in life, man, they're always gonna come.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. But you're handling it pretty well, Bishop. I've seen you been working in the studio. Now you got the album done, and of course, I've been seeing you perfecting your craft on also like your stage performance and crowd control and everything. Like you just been blooming ever since. Like you've been working out, which is great. It's a beautiful thing to see, dog.
Yeah, and that was a blessing too to be able to have the amount of performances that I have since I think I started in February with the first performance.
Yeah.
And you know, people were just confident in me enough to actually, you know, put me on stage at their events. And you know, the way that I feel about it is that you know, I'm there to put on a show, you know what I mean? And not only put on a show for the people that come out to see me specifically, but always also you know, for people to find out who I am too, you know, and blessings enough to have Andres, who taught me about performance versions of songs, so that way I'm not rapping over my own lyrics, so that way, you know, I keep the chorus, so that way I have time to breathe, but I spit my own verses, you know. And at first it was kind of nerve-wracking to get in the hang of that, you know what I mean, and actually to know that it's all on me, you know. But the last performance I had at you know, in Logan, Corazon de Barrio, they actually threw an event where I opened up for G Perico with other Dago artists. You know, it was cool enough to be able to I had a song. So on Hood Politics, I ended up downloading the instrumental because I didn't have the performance version, and I forgot to tell my engineer to take out the third verse. So I had a whole third verse. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna freestyle over it. So I freestyled over it, and it actually like came out pretty well, you know what I'm saying? And I actually told the crowd after I was done that it was a freestyle, and it was kind of like, damn, all right. You know, so just the aspect of being an entertainer and knowing that I have to put on a show, you know, it's a lot of pressure, but you know, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it for sure.
That's right.
So
and it shows, man, that growth from like the moment like a few years back when we interviewed, you know, for the first time,
man.
like it's been rolling, dog. I'm happy to see it. I'm I'm happy that we were able to be a part of it in some way,
definitely.
you know, like
Y'all were the first podcast,
yeah,
man. Y'all were the
and
first people that booked me for sure for podcast.
Either way, we just are happy and appreciative. We're
Super
also
happy
part
for
of
you,
your
bro.
journey as well too. And
It's a
also
blessing.
anytime, like if we do have upcoming events, you already know we always bang your line
Nah,
sometimes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
The stage performance is getting there, man. But I still got a lot of work to do. You know
Oh.
what I mean? So,
Mhm.
that's one thing that I'm on too, is not to be satisfied. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm not
Stay
I'm
hungry.
not complacent,
Hell
man.
yeah.
I always want to get better, because at the end of the day, like, my big thing is that I want to be the best at this. You know what I mean? I'm not in it for the money. You know what I mean? Like, the money's cool because it's a perk. To the right. Okay. Yeah, the money's cool because it's you know, enjoying the fruits of your labor, you know what I'm saying? And knowing what comes with it and the work that you put in. But at the same time, the grind is coming from the pure love of rapping, and like the excitement and the love that I get from being in the studio and recording, and knowing that I'm putting my own lyrics on the track. You know what I mean? Like, this is my life. This is what I go through. This is what I went through and what I'm still going through. You know, I love that. And it just gives me such a you know, such a good feeling inside, and I'm trying to make it happen. You know, I'm trying to make it happen. So the grind doesn't stop. You know, I'm stuck in the grind at this point. It's like, I fucking give it my all, or I just fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I could go fucking, you know, go somewhere else and go live somewhere else and have a life and go work a 9 to 5. But now, like, this is what I'm committed to. This is what I'm committed to. And you know, God willing, you know, I continue on this path, and I'm, you know, able to have the blessings that I've had. You know what I mean? And the blessings are coming, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm just doing my part, and God's doing the rest, man. For sure.
No, 100, bro. I love the growth. Can't wait for the next step, bro. For the next album, for that next pop up, because
Yeah.
it shit, dog. What you got going, man, especially with the amount of lyricism and ways that you just portray your lyrics is different, dog. It's unseen. It's only a certain amount of people that are able to handle a style just like yours, bro. So
thank you.
Next level, baby. Let's get it. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, man. So yeah, on that note, since we bringing up the album, man, I don't have a release date yet, but the album is called "Bury Me a G." So it's we're still working on the track list and all that. So I'm still placing some things around. It still has to get mixed and mastered, but I'm gonna probably do like 5 music videos off of it.
Nice.
And it's all West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Gangster rap, G funk. You know what I mean? Like, it's some shit, man. Like,
any features?
As of now, no.
No, just a solo album on this one.
Yeah, just a solo album.
Okay,
but where it was in a professional studio, and I was able to, like, just kind of find the right producer and just go off on the beats.
Yeah.
I mean, given I wrote the album in like 2 weeks, so it was kind of just like, fuck, like, I just found the beats and I just kept going, going. I was just fucking hungry for it, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to rush it because I wanted to get something out for summer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I just know the timing is going to be so well if I get it out for summer, and the style that it has on it, like, it's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nuts. It's nuts. So
don't rush it though, bro. I mean, you just said it yourself. Timing is important, bro.
Yeah,
if you feel like it ain't ready, man, don't do it, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You
agree.
keep your crowd hungry and shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Keep them wondering what the fuck is coming up.
Yeah.
But don't rush your work, man, because if that's part of your masterpieces, man, you know, you want to take all the time in the world, man.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I feel like a lot of artists, that's kind of where they lack, bro. You know, they try to rush everything because, you know, they try to please their crowd, but you know, your music has to be on point, bro. So rushing that is just not gonna cut it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, I'm still working on some stuff. So I had some leftover beats from the producer that, you know, that were kind of the same style, and so I'm not really a big fan of, like, working on songs and leaving the studio with them unfinished. You know what I mean? So I have, like, in the past few days I did like 5 songs that just need like a chorus, or I want to rewrite the second verse, or because when I have a beat, I write like 2 to 3 different versions of the song to the same beat. So that way I have options, which verse goes best with what, you know what I mean? The time and the words, you know what I'm saying? The lyrics, what the flow of it, what sounds
like maybe
best.
Maybe if I flow it out like that, or use this word instead of that word.
Yeah, I could take out words, I can add words, I can do all that shit. And what chorus sounds best? You know what I'm saying? What chorus sounds best on this song?
Just getting real surgical and shit. You know?
And if I spit it, if I like write it and it sounds cool, but then when I get in the booth and it doesn't sound good, then I'll fucking rewrite it. I'll be like, all right, I'll pick up on this shit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do this tomorrow. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to focus on that. I'm trying to focus on that and not let the outside things get in the way, for sure. Because you know what I'm saying, the devil has a way of coming to your life when you're supposed to shine brightest. You know what I'm saying, and when God's doing His work. So you know what I'm saying.
Shit, true to that, bro.
True that.
Hey, I can't believe you just said that you kind of completed your album like in 2 weeks. That's impressive as fuck, dude.
It was on my team too. Like they were very on it with like the second I said I wanted to get in the studio, I was in the studio. That's another thing that I could do for a shout out Urban Water, man. Urban Water is a water company based out of Oceanside. And they, you know, allowed me to use their studio, you know what I'm saying? And it's some top-notch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like our studio over at Master Strange Recordings is some top-notch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been blessed enough to be in both of those studios like whenever I want. Just bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? The first session that I had at the Master Strange studio, I luckily had Desi Hollow engineering, you know what I'm saying, and telling me like, I'm so used to just being able to get in like one take and just spit it. And then Desi was like, all right, nah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 4 more takes of this, and we're gonna choose which one sounds best. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing 4 different versions of the same verse, spitting it, which one sounds best. Okay, let's do that with the chorus. Let's do the second verse like that. If I have a third verse, let's do that. You know what I mean? So having guys like Desi around is definitely a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And it's working out. It's working out. And he's definitely showing me the ropes for sure. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's coming together, man. It's coming together slowly but surely.
That's right.
Right on.
I love it,
right.
dog.
With that being said, we do got a couple of comments though. We got T-Lay Step saying, "What up, fellas?"
What's up,
Yo,
big bro?
what's good?
Shout out, bro. Ooh, and then I think this one for you, Bishop. We got Jackie Reyes.
Yeah, that's Jackie,
Hey.
man. That's my writer right there. You know what I'm saying? She's seen me through it all. You know what I mean? The good, the bad, and up until now. You know what I'm saying? Jackie's definitely been there through it all. And shout out Big Bro T, man. Shout out Vista, the whole city of Vista, man. Laced up, the whole group. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for y'all.
It's been crazy too that also with the like with all these shows coming along, all these pop-ups, you see all these neighboring cities, especially right here in North County, just having the relationship now even grow further.
Yeah,
which has been pretty fucking tight. You know, it's
that's one thing that I love about North County as a whole, man. Is there's so much talent. You know what I mean? Like I know guys, you know, the homie Sam from Esco, you know what I'm saying, and his homie, they rapping too, you know, Puppet, and you know, they're very talented too, and they're young, you know what I'm saying, and they mastered the G-Funk sound too, you know what I'm saying. They have a lot of potential, and they're from Esco, you know what I'm saying, like that's, you know what I'm saying. Vista, you got Laced Up, you got so many guys that come out of Vista, you know what I'm saying, and Big B, you know what I mean, like those guys, you know what I'm saying, they definitely had a potential to make it too. You know, North County as a whole, Dago as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then of course you saw Duronic also came out with the album.
Duronic, shout out Duronic. Oh,
shout out, bro.
Speaking of
Esco,
yeah. Hugo, bro.
Yeah, that too. I was
know what I'm saying?
I was waiting for you to say so.
Those are my guys. I have so much on my mind that I try and say and like fit in these little spots. But yeah, man, like Hugo played such a big part in getting me into these shows, bro. He gave me my first show, like the second show I had a song in his set down in Dago, man, and like he was hitting me up like, bro, let's make it work, like, you know what I'm saying, and he gave me the opportunities, and then I was like, all right, bet, let's run it, like, you know what I'm saying. So every time it was my job to get better, you know, and having Crow there too. Shout out Crow.
Shout out to Young Crow. He also dropped that music video just this midnight.
Shelly, man. Shelly, shout out Shelly too, man. And so
he did drop it.
You know, like I wouldn't be in this position without the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done my part, but they fucking pushed me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gave me the opportunities, and you know what I'm saying? Luckily, you know, to be blessed enough, I was able to hone in on those opportunities and make them happen. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, like I just feel this whole North County section, you know, if we get the right connections and get in the right spots, bro, we can make some fucking noise. Straight up, like. There's people from LA and Orange County that know about these cities now because like they hear it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we get the right push,
get the right volume up there.
Man.
Shit, bro.
They don't know. We still got a lot of work to do, man. But
that's for sure.
We still got a lot of work to do, but as long as we stay hungry for it, then that's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
That's damn facts. Hold on, give me some fish right there.
That's
that's how it is.
Yeah, bro. There's hella potential out here, bro. I think we've known it from the jump, and now they're starting to pick up more traction. It's a beautiful thing, bro. Oh shit, and we got a couple more comments over here. Oh, that's
Got you.
Yeah,
that's
that's
Jackie,
T.
right?
Yeah, that was T.
Okay, and that was T right there.
Appreciate you. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, bro.
Oh, T-Lay Step just said something to you real quick, Bishop.
Yeah, man. Let's run it. We was
Let's
talking
get
about
some
it last
shit
time.
in.
After we did the fundraiser for JT, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my boy JT Active can't come in. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time here without him here, so this is like fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why we got him in the corner right over here already.
Yeah, man. That's my dog. I miss him, but yeah. So when we did that at the Guadalupe Brewery.
Yeah, it was Guadalupe and Vista.
Yeah. So when we did that at the Guadalupe Brewery, T pulled me to the side afterwards. Was like, let's run it. So I was like, bet, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always with it to work. You know what I'm saying, with anybody. But you know, if T, you know, T wants to, you know, we could do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from Laced Up, man. Let's make some music, bro.
Yeah, and T's been on the roll too. He's been dropping a couple of projects here and there. I'm like, God damn,
I see it.
you working?
Yeah, man. And like I said, going back to what I said earlier, man, consistency is definitely key.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been getting a lot of pointers from people that are like heavy in the music industry to just keep dropping. You know what I mean? But my manager Andres is also telling me like, let's make sure this shit is good too. You know, and I don't drop shit unless I feel like I can listen to it myself.
Yeah.
You know, if it's something that I can't bump in the car, then shit, I ain't finna drop it. You know, so I just try and make sure that I'm not just pushing out shit just to push it out. Like I'm not just gonna push out some trash shit. Like I'll make 10 songs and push out one just because it's, you know what I'm saying, good enough to be put out. But you know, it's you know, I'm working on it still.
Yeah, I like that policy, dog. Like if I can't listen to it, then I'm not gonna put that shit out. I like that.
That's what my manager basically told me one day. He was just like, shit, if I don't listen to myself, then who will? You know what I mean? So shit, I kind of take the same approach. You know what I'm saying? He drops in a lot of gems so that way I can apply it to my own shit. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn.
How you feeling over there, Juan? You're kind of quiet, bro.
That's a good manager, bro. I wish I could add a little more to it, bro. But, you know, I've been gone for quite a while, bro. So it's kind of hard to keep track of what's been going on with you guys. But you're on point, man. Your manager is on point. Just keep fucking pushing. You're right. You know, determination, bro. And you know, you just gotta keep wanting it. That hunger, man.
Yeah.
But don't let the hunger fucking trip you, bro. Like I said, take your time, man. It seems like you're on track, my dude.
Trying.
You know, just take your time, my bro. Everybody wants to hear some badass music, and I'm sure you're working on that shit, and it's coming out, bro. It's brewing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Just keep pushing, bro. Your manager is on fucking point, man. Everything you've been hearing, you've been saying right now, it's on fucking point.
Thank you. Yeah, dedication, determination, and discipline, man. Those are the 3 Ds you got to apply to something when you really want it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, not to get caught up in so many other things. You know, I feel like people give up what they want most for what they want right now, and there's nothing I want most right now than, you know what I'm saying, to be the best. And that's also the longevity of it. You know what I mean? Like the longevity of it matters, you know, and I want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the best. So.
That's right, Bishop. Never settle.
Yep.
Never settle.
Never.
God damn. That's why I got trust issues. Fuck.
Why is that, Bruce?
Hey, that's why I got trust issues too.
You see, I knew he'd get it, dog.
Yeah, real shit. You settle for something, you're gonna be stuck in something that you don't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? That applies to everything.
Fuck. Yep.
You know.
Fucking A. Well, that being said, how do you guys feel like you guys want to take a little break?
Yeah, I'll be down for a break, man.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
All right, for sure.
Sweet.
All right, but before we go on a break, we want to give a quick shout out. Quick shout out to Run 760, Oceanside Lens, Oceanside Chronicles. Shout out to Oceanside Brewery Company, OBC, and the boys. Oh, and don't forget, this Saturday, popping off Latin Night.
Yes, sir. Cook
Slams. That's when it
Slams.
starts. Yes, sir.
Latin Night at Cook Slams, Sycamore. Check it out.
Let's get that place packed, people. I know we can do it. Let's get it. I know there's a lot of Latinos out there. Let's go shake our booty, man.
And La Gente is the first one. So you know what that means? There's no cover at the door.
No cover, baby.
No cover at the door. We're good to go, dog. We got 2 DJs, dog. Let's do this.
Yeah, we got 2 DJs, surprise guests, a couple low riders in the front, a couple troquitas in the back.
Okay.
Man, it's gonna pop out, man. So pull up, Cook Slams this Saturday, Latin night, brought to you by
Kick It Labs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shout out to our food veteran Bombassos. That same night, they're gonna be outside posted.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Shout out to the main.
Yeah, Juan, you already
Yeah.
know.
My boss is gonna be fucking. You already know, stupid good.
Go sweat a little bit, maybe 3 hours, and then come out and munch the shit out, man. That food is bomb. If y'all haven't had it, I'm letting y'all know. Y'all gonna be
You're not gonna regret it, man.
fingers, man.
And one last one. Think about talking about bomb food. Shout out to Full Metal Burgers.
Yes, sir.
Burgers
Yes, sir.
so good you don't even need fries.
Yeah, located right in front of Black Plague Brewing, 7 days a week. Full Metal Burgers,
That's a hell of a
best
slogan.
burgers in town. And actually, since you're a Black Plague, they just dropped this new Tony Hobbs Reloaded. Pretty damn delicious. I'm having this shit right now. Pretty goddamn good. So check yourself out. New Tony Hobbs Reloaded at Black Plague.
Yes, sir.
As soon as I heard this shit, I had to hop on it. Write something. That's if niggas thought I wasn't gonna hop on something like this. Yeah. My virtues can hurt you, but only due time. You niggas claim pain, but if you only knew mine. I fell for a woman cause I felt she's too fine. But if you say your name, your throat burns like drinking moonshine. You decline in your mind, see your physical breaks. I remain unpredictable like mystical's fate. The hate overcomes the love, exposing your face. Next thing you having kids for their grandmother's sake. There's a stake in this world that I wanna own. Every time a hot steak I can have when I'm alone. I'm grown when I wanna be, the secrets in my phone. I kept from my lady, she hates me, so watch your tone. I've dealt with the baddest in the female gender. I broke more hearts than I could ever remember. Took back every dollar I knew I shouldn't lend her. These hoes grow colder than the end of December. The spring starts to creep, your words cut deep. You try to get some sleep till she hops on your Tinder. Make up some weak excuses, then you see that you miss her. You pull up to a crib, then you meet a new mister. These hotel walls start closing in. I can always fake a smile, but I can never pretend that I even cared about you. If we have to make amends, I fuck eights with personalities, not pretentious tens. I fuck eights with personalities, not pretentious tens.
Oh, then I just missed you.
Shit. Butcher and J. Cole on this motherfucker, and I had to hop on it too. We gonna see how this shit come out. I felt my flows was ready to be released. Too secular, a regular nigga could be deceased. Come back in 3 days with dickies that have a crease. So vivid that I'm living while sleeping in my caprice. It's me, the rap savior. I hate my behavior, cause my pride had me catching more fades than a taper. Not worry about the funds, we can handle that later. I ain't had a win in a minute, like a fan of the Raiders. These haters compliment me with the things that they say. He's watered down, he never came off the porch just to play. And he was never homeless, he decided to run away from the problems he couldn't solve. He needed to pray. I guess there's nothing left of a nigga who's exhausted. I flip my W's to M's, forget my losses. My issues got my back in the corner, I have to boss it. If my music doesn't hit you, you have every right to pause it. I grow weary of these niggas coming near me. Don't know if they feed for my bitch, I drown in theories. That my killers might be some niggas I call my brothers. At a point in time, they stayed in my crib and met my mother. No one to base my feelings on vibes I'm feeling currently. I wanna grip my hand on a bottle, I feel the urgency. Maybe I'm just facing depression from lack of currency. I'm tripping if I ever thought this road would merge perfectly. At times I pray and I patiently wait, as if God gon' tell me here's the fate to all your mistakes. I try to have compassion when I'm lacking in faith. I might break this sobriety, so take me away. Creeping all alone. I wish they didn't know. They told me it's for show.
The ops are gonna blow. I know I can't hide. It ain't about the dope. I know I can't try. Outside it's really cold. I know I can't try. In my house, so I'm out. Really curious on what it was about, cause I have no violations. I swore I checked in, unless I tested positive for juice and gin. Then again, my baby mama really wants me locked. I'm checking on my son while she calling the cops. Ain't no Glock in my whip, I ain't selling dope to kids. My past gets me caught up again and again. I wish I grew up in the suburbs. I wish my father would've wore a rubber. I wish I recognized the undercovers. And I wish that life ain't a motherfucker. I've been sober for the past few months, I know I'm good. My name getting brought up at meetings in the hood, cause I stepped to the back. I gave my mom a heart attack. Where's the ambition I lack? Creeping on the low. I wish they didn't know. They told me it's for sure. The ops are gonna blow. I know I can't hide. It ain't about the dope. I know I can't try. Outside it's really cold. I know I can't. From the police and posted at the homie's house. Been banging since the age of 15. I think they know me now. Niggas from the other side ain't seen me in a few days. Driving my Caprice. I think I'm too paid. I gotta steal 40s from the other markets. Blacked out in another hood, I don't know where I parked it. I seen no 22 shining who was on the loose. Down on Mission Ave, a couple niggas in the coupe. Don't recognize the whip, therefore I keep my distance. A whistle from the back of me, I had to stop and listen. Only saw the flashes from the pistol as I bled. I knew these niggas set me up, it ain't in my head. I must have never paid attention when it matters. My scattered thoughts in my brain since they saw that I'm a rapper. Wanna take my credibility as ugly as it gets. The streets got a hold of me until there's nothing left. Creeping on the low. I wish they didn't know. They told me it's for sure. The ops are gonna blow. I know I can't hide. It ain't about the dope. I know I can't try. Outside it's really cold. I know I can't try.
JT Active, The Last Star. Started writing to myself, trying to get up out this fucking hell. They see you doing good, they see it, and come around like they was always there. I started writing to myself, trying to get up out this fucking hell. They see you doing good, they see it, and come around like they was always there. I started rhyming to myself. Now my flow is medium rare. Middle fingers up, I don't care. This is for my haters, cause they see me stare. I started with the purpose, so I started making moves. I started writing verses, so I could avoid the blues. Surrounded by yourself and you will never get approved. So hold on to your surface, I am certain you're a fool. Started writing to myself. They see you doing good, they see it, and come around like they was always there. I started writing to myself, trying to get up out this fucking hell. They see you doing good, they see it, and come around like they was always there. Turn the page. Don't need a shady person or a fucking mule. I'm coming with this conscience cause it's overdue. I'm still living long and doing what I gotta do. So when the curtain closes, I go back to working on the avenue. Cause living with a single parent was no longer an excuse. Now I'm standing tall, telling you it's true. Life was never easy, but I made it through. Started writing to myself, trying to get up out this fucking hell. They see you doing good, they see it, and come around like they was always there. I started writing to myself, trying to get up out this fucking hell. They see you doing good, they see it, and come around like they was always there. I started writing to myself, trying to get up out this fucking hell. They see you doing good, they see it, and come around like they was always there. I started writing to myself, trying to get up out this fucking hell. I'm just trying to get out. can't describe the way you make me feel. Been gone for a while, come on over and chill. We started with a vision, now I'm lost in the field. The noises you've been making it with me for real. You find me when I'm lost every time I feel. I know that with you it's never fake, it's real. When I had nothing, you always encouraged me to fulfill. With diamond in the trap, I really had everything, but still I'm always going back to the bullshit. In fact, I let them easily distract me from the vision we had. Extract my energy, encouraging me to be bad. The memories are still preventing me to be glad. It's sad knowing that without you I turn out just like my dad. Envisioning a better future as I learn to let go of the past. But at last, it's you and I, expressing our emotions and we're saving lives. I'm humble but they're mad cause I need my time. Said I'm humble but I laugh cause I really rhyme. My expressions pushing out throughout every line. You got me in my feelings, still I take my time. You and me together, we can truly shine. I knew you were the one when I first laid eyes. I know you were the one. I know you were the one, yeah. I know you were the one. I know you were the one. I know you were the one, yeah. I know you were the one. I know you were the one. I know you were the one. Can't describe how you make me feel. Can't describe how you make me feel. Can't describe the way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. Can't describe it. No, I can't describe it. I can't describe the way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. No. Oh yeah. I know you were the one. I know you were the one, yeah. I know you were the one. I know you were the one. I know you were the one, yeah. I know you were the one. I know you were the one. I know you were the one. Can't describe how you make me feel. Can't describe how you make me feel. Can't describe the way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. Can't describe it. No, I can't describe it. I can't describe the way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. No. Can't describe it. Can't describe how you make me feel. Can't describe the way you make me feel. The way you make me feel.
Yo,
Yes, sir. And we are back from the break. I hope everybody enjoyed those commercials. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not. And I mean, if you guys got to see it on the actual live, you probably got to see a little bit of the Bishop music videos, probably got to see a little bit of the Full Metal advertisement. But regardless, hey, thank you guys for coming back. We're still kicking it here with Bishop tonight. We got Louis actually coming back from the backside because he keeps on training.
Yeah.
Big Red.
Yeah, I was in the.
We're still going at it with that.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was chill. We were just in the back, just watching the production side of it, and now I'm in here. Lasagna had to dip out quick, so just jumped in here and took his spot. So how are you guys doing, man? It's been a good show so far, huh?
It has been.
It's been cool, bro. It's super cool. Like, I mean, Lasagna, he was just kind of like there by his lonesome, probably rubbing on Bruce's leg, but he wasn't saying much, dude.
Hey, man, it's Bruce's mixed nuts, dog.
Everybody's after him, huh?
Yeah, they all know it's lightly salted. Apparently Bishop don't know, dog, but that's good though.
That's that. I don't want to know, man.
My bad, dog. You had to hear this part of the conversation.
Man.
Yeah, dude. So what were you guys talking about the first half, man? We only had one set of headphones back there, dog. So.
Oh, okay. No, we were catching up with Bishop. It's been a minute since he's pulled up to the studio, and I mean, it surprised me, dude, that Bruce came up today to the studio. He's like, "Yo, I hit a Bishop. He's gonna pull up." I was like, "Oh, sick, dog." It's been a while. So, hey, Bishop, thanks again for pulling up, my man.
Yeah, man. I always show love to y'all, man. Like I said, y'all hit me up when I had one music video out and said, "Come on a podcast." I was like, "Fuck, bet." You know what I'm saying? So, y'all always, you know what I'm saying? I always come through when y'all hit me up, for sure.
Hell yeah,
thanks,
bro.
G.
Yeah, and I saw you've been, constantly putting music videos out there. You've been doing shows. You've been
Yeah.
working, man.
Yeah, it's coming along, man. Like I said, I'm blessed enough to be in a position that I am to be able to record as much as I can and have these shows come up, and try to get better with every show. Stage presence, learning the lyrics and just being an entertainer as a whole,
Yeah.
So it's coming along, man.
Well, what are some of the things you've learned like in the last couple months performing?
Definitely. Let's see. To start it off, I would say performance versions are very important. So performance versions basically, so you drop your verse out of the song and you spit it. So you could either have, so some of the songs that I only have instrumentals for, so I do the chorus and the verse. Some of them I have the performance version where it's the chorus, the verse is dropped, and I have the dubs. So like it's there to kind of keep the pace. But the ones that I just have the instrumental, it's completely up to me. So I feel like that's very important. The way that you hold the microphone is very important. So like actually cuffing the microphone and like having it closer to your mouth. I feel like a lot of people kind of,
it distorts the sound a lot.
It does. So stage presence as a whole is very important. So making sure that you're, toning in with the crowd. I try and, you know what I'm saying, keep eye contact with the crowd and not get lost in other shit. Just making sure that people hear you, So just I don't know. I spit it a little. I spit my verses a little louder than what's on the song, the original song. So that way they can hear, because I feel like a lot of the shit that I spit, you know what I'm saying, it could be drowned out by the beat.
Yeah.
So it depends on the venue too. Depends on the venue.
Different acoustic.
Yeah, I did a song in Hugo's set at I can't remember the name of that venue. It's some basement in Dago.
I remember that one, Doug.
Yeah, and like they had us on the floor in front of the stage, like no shit to the promoter or whatever, because they did their job, but it was kind of like there was so many people on stage that we had to do it on the floor in front of the crowd, and like not everybody could see.
For a second, I thought it was gonna pop off, dog. When
they
did that shit, dog, we all looked at each other.
Man,
I remember that shit.
Yeah, because they did it, and then we were in front of the crowd, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And so there was a speaker in front of the stage, and I was like, I looked at one of the workers. I was like, "Hey, is it cool if I step on this speaker?" Because it was a big ass speaker.
Yeah.
They're like, "Do your thing." I was like, "Bet." I grabbed the mic and I stood on the fucking speaker and spit my shit. But there was a speaker next to me, and it was fucking like every time I would turn towards that side of the crowd, I would get the feedback from the speaker. And I was like, "Fuck!" So I could only face one way. You know what I mean? I'm standing on the speaker spitting "Cradle to the Grave," and I'm like, "Fuck, bro."
I remember that.
Yeah, that shit was frustrating, but it was cool. I mean, I was able to do it, and you know what I'm saying, get it done. And so from there, it was chilling. But the different venues that I've been to, I've had. So like I said, like Corazon de Barrio, they it was in Logan. Shout out Logan, shout out Corazon de Barrio. It's next to Salud. So Salud Taco Shop on Logan Ave has a venue next to it, and I had the whole stage. I had the whole stage to myself. I was able to do it. They had like the hype man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I say Bishop, y'all say Snow. And after my performance, like everybody was doing it. I was like, "Oh, this is fucking cool."
Wait, hold up. You saying that they had a hype man on stage for you, dog?
It was basically for everybody. So it was one of the workers with the DJ. So shout out DJ Boogeyman. So DJ Boogeyman, he had one of his guys kind of like announce people when they would come on.
Like
and then basically. So it was a host. So basically we did that. And then, like I said, he was like, "When I say Bishop, y'all say Snow," and like everybody was saying Snow. I was like, "This is fucking cool." I was like waving my bandana in the air and shit.
That's hard. That's cool.
Hyped. That shit was cool. So, I definitely, the more shows I do, I'm trying to get more comfortable with it. So it was funny because the first performance versions I ever did, when Andres told me about performance versions, he put me on game about it. He kind of looked at me, he was like, "You never had a performance version, huh?" I was like, "No, what the fuck is that?" And he told me, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta be on it with my lyrics." So luckily, I mean, this was a whole time frame. Like I do my performances sober, so that way I make sure that I'm able to like spit it and do my thing. I think the camera flip, but so I make sure that I know my verses and like I'm sober when I do it, so that way I know my verses. And so basically the first performance versions I did were at G Funk Fest. So shout out Night of the Blaxican too. My brother Memo, he booked me for G-Funk Fest. And like this is like Inhale and like Doggy Style. Like sure enough, some shit happened and they weren't able to perform, unfortunately. But you know, like I was one of the first one. T, I got you. I see the comment, T. I got you. I'm I'll send you my email. But yeah, so at NOTB, we basically did that, and then I was at G-Funk Fest. Like I said, Memo blessed me enough. He surprised me with it. He posted it, and I saw my video in the G-Funk Fest lineup with Desi and like
That's right.
Inhale, and shout out D-Boy from Carson, Westside Paru, that's the homie. So you know, I was able to perform with all those guys, and I did my performance version for the first time there. And then that was the first time, like, I was like, all right, cool. Like, it was a bigger crowd, and I was just
nervous?
like, fuck it. Yeah, I was nervous as fuck. I was nervous as fuck because so originally I had 4 songs, and then same thing with Enemy. I had to download the instrumental for it. So like I was listening to Enemy before my performance. I was like, fuck. I was like, I can't afford to fuck this up. So I just took it out. I was like, fuck it. So I did Still It. I did Still a G Thing, Cradle to the Grave, and then I did What Would You Do? So like my big thing was like, I just want everybody in LA and you know to know where the fuck Oceanside is. So I was like, all right, cool. I got it. I have no choice but to do this shit. So you know, I did that and it came out well. And so from then I just did performance versions. Then the sets got longer, and then I did the En Mi Palma, the fundraiser, and that was my longest set. It was like 25 minutes, and it was a little bit of a mix, but every single show I just try and get better, because like I said, I'm an entertainer at the end of the day. Like I'm trying to get better at it, and for the people that do come out to see me, like I'm not gonna half-ass this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, you know, I feel like it's all a part of everything. So like I had a checklist before I started doing this shit, and it was like, okay, the music needs to sound good. The music videos need to be good. I need to know how to perform. I need to be able to write all my own shit. And so I felt like those are the kind of the things that came as a complete rapper. You know what I'm saying? And so like, in order to be the best, I need to be the best at all those things. And then it's all going to add up. You know what I mean? So once the performances started happening and I got comfortable with them and I was able to do that, I was like, fuck, bet. Like I'm on it, you know?
That's right.
And I got more comfortable as time went on. And like I said, the last show I did at Corazon de Barrio, I think I had like a 15-minute set, and it was just, you know, I just did my thing, and I have fun with it too. You know what I'm saying? I do the occasional take my shirt off and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do that to show off the back tat and let them know where I'm from. You know, I'm from Oceanside.
Like, you know, it gets a fucking
you know
pop out. You're like,
I feel like it's a part of this shit too. It's a part of the branding, because you know, it's you know, I'm doing G-Funk and I'm doing gangster rap. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it brings the energy.
Yeah.
Like if I'm doing this shit, if I do 2 songs and then, you know what I'm saying, when I start performing some gangster shit, I take my shirt off. It's like, okay, cool.
It's part of the performance.
But I mean, I did that shit anyways. You know what I'm saying? I do that shit. Oh shit. If I'm catching a fade, if I'm at a party, if I'm too drunk, I'm taking my fucking shirt off. I'm in a tank top. I work at Mad Strange in a fucking tank top sometimes. You know, so you know, so I just feel like it all plays a part. And the appearance helps, you know, and it's, you know, I don't do it for no other fucking reason. I'm just like, all right, cool, let's put on a show. A lot of these people, it's the first time that they're hearing me perform, so let me show the fuck out. You know, y'all, excuse my language, y'all, but these niggas is finna hear me. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are gonna hear me, and they're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I just try and put on the best performance I can every time, and just put on, you know, and sure enough, you know, like I'm blessed enough to get the reactions that I do when it comes to, you know, post performance. You know, a lot of people tell me I did good. You know, and at that show in Logan, like a lot of the homies from Logan were like, yo, like you did your thing. And it was cool because like they didn't have to tell me that shit. I'm in their hood. I'm in their hood. They could have been like, all right, you good to go now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, they show love. They show hella love. And it was a blessing to be able to do that. And you know, all performances that I do, you know what I mean? I'm blessed to fucking do it. I'm blessed to be in this position, man. So yeah, it's coming along.
Dude, I'm hella happy for you, Bishop, for real, dog. Because like, I think you just said it right there, bro. Like, it might not seem like it, but it's kind of like a brand, dog. Like, you're out there putting yourself in, like, especially in performances. It's not as easy as it looks, bro. Like, not that many people understand that. Like, you know, like when you're out there on let's say like a tour for like a major name, like those fools have an earpiece and they could hear your lyrics. You know, it's not like how you go in your sets, you know, you just straight raw off the fucking top of your head, just remembering your lyrics, remembering the fucking tones, and like after a couple of songs, bro, like if you haven't warmed up your vocal cords, like it could get to you sometimes.
And I try and make sure that I have a water with me at all times, like a water bottle, Because after the G-Funk Fest, like I was fucking like dehydrated,
parched.
bro. I was parched. Like I couldn't even breathe. I was trying to spit the words. I was trying to spit Cradle to the Grave, and I was like, I couldn't even fucking talk.
You're trying to wet like everything and shit, but you're all dry and shit. Like fuck.
And so after each song, I try and make sure that I get a swig of the water to, you know what I'm saying, to help with the performance on the next song. It's little things like that. Like I pick up for every, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, after G-Funk Fest, it was like, okay, mandatory. I got a water bottle next to me during this performance, and I'm gonna do that.
And those are only things that you like learn as you get experience, you know, as you go along.
Yeah.
And I want to touch on like something you said earlier about you didn't know the song completely yet, so you didn't play it.
Yeah.
That's a really good move, because a lot of people try to play that song. They're like, oh, it's a new song, but you can tell they haven't practiced it. Like halfway through the verse, they run out of breath, or like they fuck it up and shit.
Exactly. And so and that's another thing too. So with every performance, I try and learn something new. So when I do certain songs now, I know where to catch my breath. I know where to breathe. Like, what would you do? Like, there's certain parts in those verses that I'm not able to spit everything. So I might have to alter the verse, or I might have to drop a lyric or say something different, but it's still the song. You know what I mean? So I'm still saying the same shit, but it's just my breathing method isn't really like there for that, you know? So that's another thing I picked up during performances too.
Breathing techniques.
Breathing techniques and getting that right. So it's cool, man. Like I said, I'm lucky enough to be able to do what I'm doing. And then I forgot another show that I did recently. I opened up for Desi. So me and Desi did a performance at Rookies. So as his for his album release party, it was like, you know, it was just like spur of the moment thing. Like he hit me up because I knew he had the Cookies event the next day. He was headlining it, but DJ Quick was there too. So it was for the Cookies opening in Mission Valley, and so, you know, we did that performance at Rookies, and it came out, man, and it was cool. Like I was able to open up for Desi, and then Desi spit his shit, and then I was really impressed by Desi because he spit EBT Boy, you know, performance, and that shit was crazy too, you know. So trying to pick up different things from him too, and see how he's doing it, you know what I mean? That's like a big bro to me. I've known him for years, and to be able to, you know, be on the same label as him, and to be able to do the things that we're doing together side by side, you know what I'm saying? And it's a sense of camaraderie now. So it's like, you know, in house, like we have this team. We have Juancho, you know, for videos. I still work with To The Brain for videos. I still work with, you know what I'm saying, the homie Rudos. You know, he's one of our photographers now. Andres still takes, you know, pictures and you know, but he's running the business side of it. Daniel's running the business side of it. Desi's spitting, you know what I mean? Like everybody as a collective is doing their part, you know, and they're open to my ideas. You know what I mean? Like if I have a song and you know, I kind of feel like it's good, I'll send it to some of the guys on the team. And it's like, okay, yeah, this is good. We could use this. If it's not, then it's like, okay, we need to work on this. Maybe switch the chorus, you know, but there's always room for improvement. And we know that. So we're working on it constantly. Like we're working on, you know what I mean, each other. And, you know, Andres being my manager and being the fucking the store owner, you know, he owns Mad Strange. Him and Daniel own Mad Strange. So it's like, you know, we're all trying to just make it, you know, and we have these little conversations where it's like, okay, like when we get to this point, when we get this big, when we're like, okay, like, you know, we have a plan, like we're not gonna stay in this fucking spot forever. Yeah. Like, not only do I want to be the best, but I want motherfuckers to know where Oceanside is. You know, I want them to know the culture. I want them to know what we stand for, and I want them to know the shit that we've been through. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is where the hood meets the ocean, you know, and the shit that we go through in the city is crazy, man. And it's a lot of shit that people probably couldn't bear. You know, it's like, you know, it fucks your mental up over time. But, you know, if I could find a positive way to turn all these, you know, all these, you know, experiences and put it into music so that way people can hear, because it's shit that people can relate to no matter where you're at. Whether you're in LA, whether you're in San Bernardino, whether you're, you know what I'm saying, Rialto, like I don't give a fuck where you're at. If you're in Wichita, Kansas, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you can relate to what I'm saying and you can enjoy it and it gets you through the day and it helps you with the situation that you're going through, I'm doing my fucking job, you know, and that's what I'm doing it for. I'm not spitting all this shit because it sounds nice. You know, I wasn't sitting in the background watching all this shit happen to other people. Like, nah, I went through all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the system. You know what I'm saying? I've been in my county blues. I've caught my fades. You know, there's other things that, you know what I'm saying? And I try to be very vague about a lot of this shit too. because I feel like a lot of people get too detailed in their lyrics, and then it's like, okay, now you fucking saying too much.
Yeah.
But if I feel like exactly. So if I say enough and I still get my point across, but I do it in a storytelling way, then fuck, man, like, you know, people are gonna relate to it. You know, I've had people, you know, in the dirtiest, grimiest areas tell me that they relate to my shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm doing my job, because I was in a dark place at one point too. I was struggling. I didn't have no fucking food. I sleep in my car, fucking gotta sell dope to eat. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go fucking, you know, like certain things, you know, and if people can understand that, then, you know, and they relate to it, then that's all that matters to me at the end of the day.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I like the mission, man.
Yeah, it's coming along for sure.
Where do you think you're gonna be in about a year?
Shit, not in the same spot I am now. You know? elevating with the team.
Yeah, honestly, I could see you pull off a few more shows up in LA, dog.
Yeah,
easy.
Man, hopefully it's coming along, and the LA crowd is always good. I was at Hey Love, which is like a lowrider cruise, in LA on 14th. Shout out to homie Heart LeBeau. A lot of people know Heart LeBeau from 106 Power 106. He's a DJ, and he throws this lowrider cruise and plays music, and he has other DJs come out. So my homie DJ Nasty Nate was like, you want to perform one of your songs? Because we was on the mic all night, like we was drinking or whatever, like fucking partying, and he was like, just airdrop me one of your performance versions. I was like, all right, cool. So I did What Would You Do? All I did was What Would You Do? You know what I'm saying? In front of the crowd. And it was like, all right, cool. So little things like that, I'm just comfortable enough to just do it like that, you know, and you know, people like DJ Nasty Nate, you know, will be in the club in Orange County, and then he'll be like, you know, he gives a shout out to Memo, you know what I'm saying, Night of the Black Skin in the house, and then he'll be like Bishop Snow, you know, Playboy Manny, like my homie Manny comes through too, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like, shout out Bishop Snow, Oceanside in the house, and like in front of these people, like these LA crowds that have so diverse, you know what I'm saying, and people hear that shit. People say shout out Bishop Snow, like I'm like, fuck, like I can't believe, like, you know, it's people, you know, and I know people in the crowd too from LA, but they hear it too, you know, and it's just it's a blessing. It always is a blessing, and when I hear shit like that, I'm like, damn, okay, you know, it's cool, but I still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
I want this type of shout out to like Coachella and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to, you know, like I want to be one of the greatest ever to do it, but I want to be one of the best out the West. So it's like, how the fuck do I get there? You know, and it's all about putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't done yet. And I'm not happy with where I'm at, and I still got a lot of work to do.
You're in the right track, bro. I believe in you, and especially since you've been doing like also research, like how you were mentioning off camera, like looking into like, you know, the Game's documentary or 50 Cent Get Rich Die Trying, and you know, all those albums, because I remember you said you have like a big influence with the, you know, the East Coast and the way they do the lyricism, and that shows in your tracks, dog. And you know, you're mixing it up with a little bit of, you know, what the West got. So it's his own entity.
Yeah, I started when I started rapping, I was very heavily influenced. I mean, I still am by the East Coast shit. You know what I mean? By all East Coast boom bap, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I still say it to this day that Illmatic is probably the greatest rap album of all time to me. You know, even with the West Coast influence that I've had. But like I said, for the past like month, maybe I've been listening to Beg for Mercy, the G Unit album, Get Rich or Die Trying, the documentary, like consistently. I've been listening to a lot of Exhibit. For the past day, I've just been listening to fucking Chronic 2001. You know what I'm saying? Like the second Dre album. So, but when I listen to it to study. I listen to, you know what I mean, more so the choruses, because I feel like I'm trying to get better at choruses and like having catchy shit that makes sense, that goes with the topic of the verses. You know, the whole song as a whole, the energy of the song. You know, one that I read into it probably too fucking much, and I probably overthink it, but like, I feel like the energy of the beat can have like a certain topic that could go with it, because like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something can sound right over a beat with the right topic, and it's a good song. Because I'm not like, I don't know, it's weird to say, but like I overthink shit like that, and I'm like, okay, what's the right topic that can go with this beat so that way it actually sounds like a good song, you know, based on the tempo, you know, and shit like that. So I just try and write the best shit possible. You know what I'm saying? Not as much catchy shit. Like I still write catchy shit, but it's kind of like, okay, what could I say in these verses that's actually real that people are gonna understand and like, you know? So I'm still working on it. But yeah, like I said, like the Chronic 2001, I've been focusing a lot on the choruses. A lot on the choruses. I've been listening to the choruses a lot and like what I could do, you know, to make it better. Like I said, I've like 5 songs that I'm just intermittently like working on right now that I'm, you know, waiting for the homegirl to come to the studio and you know, work on the choruses. But yeah, shout out to homegirl. Shout out to homegirl Jessica Duran, an amazing singer. And someone else is working with the label that's up and coming. She's younger, Stephanie Astorga, man. Fuck, bro, she's got like an amazing voice. How, you know, the homie that's an engineer brought up one of her songs that like she recorded on her own, and it's a Sabor a Mi cover.
Ooh.
And it sounds better than the fucking original. I was like,
Okay.
bro, like
Yeah,
I heard it and I was like, bro, this is amazing. And she's up and coming, you know what I mean? And you know, so she's working with Matt Strange too. You know, so it's all coming together, bro. I feel like I said, as a collective, we're all kind of just making it happen. And you know, the harder we work, the sooner it's gonna come, you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
what
sir.
was her name again, bro?
Stephanie Astorga.
Stephanie Astorga.
Stephanie
Okay.
Astorga. She actually she has a song that they just did the music video for, charity work. Fucking amazing. Her voice is amazing. The lyrics are great.
Love the name.
The way that Daniel and Juancho shot the video, it came out really good. You know, they took their time on it, and she's still learning the game too. You know what I mean? So I feel like she has the right team to learn with. And it's all coming together. It's all coming together for sure.
Damn, it's dope.
Oh, you got some comments over there, huh?
Yeah.
So T-Lay Stuff is saying, listen to Ice Cube's albums. You have a similar vibe. I can see that.
Yeah.
What's the next one, Big Red? Let's get T-Lay Stuff saying, let's get some shit in. He says he has a beat for you right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hit up his DM after the podcast.
Yeah.
And I think T-Lay Stuff is talking about that show down in San Diego. You guys were talking about North County was deep that night.
Yeah, really were.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah, Bruce was actually there.
Yeah, bro. I was happy when I saw Bishop and everybody. I was like, I was solo there for a minute, dog. I was like, damn.
It's cool. It's cool because we actually went like 2 cars deep, I think, and like I had fucking 7 people in my Caprice, man. We were fitting people in there, but we went in there, you know, together.
You can tell me this man isn't Mexican.
Yeah, shit, man. You know, I'm half Mexican, but I'm always gonna make it work. Like, you know, so yeah, it's so we went down there like 7 deep in my whip alone, and then got there, you know what I'm saying, you know, introduced ourselves to the locals and to the homies that were basically running the shit there, you know what I'm saying, and then went in there and did our thing, you know what I'm saying, and they showed us respect, man. They were just like Oceanside, that's what's up, you know what I mean. I always make sure that I'm wearing something that says Oceanside, and of course, you know, it's always Mad Strange, so, you know, or some Mad Strange gear, you know what I'm saying, and you know, try to represent it right. I feel like even off stage, the things that I do is a representation of the city. I'm not gonna wear some O-side shirt and go do some fuck shit because then it's like it looks bad.
The first thing they're gonna see is Oceanside.
You know what I'm saying?
Not only that it looks bad, but it's just like, how can I move correctly? You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not faking the funk ever. You know what I'm saying? I want to move right because that's, you know what I mean, who I am as a person, trying to conduct myself.
Yeah, because basically when you get to that point and also the levels that you're trying to reach, you become a figure in the community.
Exactly.
And also all around the neighboring cities as well, too, even throughout the whole county.
Yeah.
So
got to handle a more professional aspect of it.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's a big thing for me. That's a really big thing for me, especially when I'm out of town, because I'm out of town a lot, but I always try and represent the city the best I can.
Yes, sir. And you've been.
You know, somebody sees my sweater or something, they say Oside. I'm like, yeah, North County, San Diego, Oceanside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's cool to be able to represent the way I can, but I'm just doing my part. And blessed enough to be able to do it, man. You know, it's cool. It's coming along. And yeah, I'm just hungry. I'm hungry. I want more. I'm like, I'll be waking up like, what the fuck can I do today to better this situation that I'm in? And you know, what music videos can I do? What can I post that's gonna be like, you know, what can I post that's gonna get, you know, the attention of people or whatever, you know, like, you know, just to represent myself, man. You know, we did a clip that I posted a clip today, a reel that Juancho had made from some clips that we had made earlier with the chorus from one of my songs on the album called Loyal to the Game. And it's a cover of a Tupac chorus. And so like I'm a huge Pac fan, and I felt like the beat and the way that it sounded, it was very West Coast, and you know what I'm saying? But the verses are on me, and it's grimy, it's nitty gritty. Like I'm getting to the point, like I'm just saying some shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. But yeah, man, it's all coming along. It's all coming along, man. Like I said, we don't have a release date, but Bury Me a G is the first album that I have with Mad Strange Recordings. And it's some shit. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely helping me make this this dream of mine come true.
Oh yeah, man. I'm happy to hear that, bro.
Yeah,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, can't wait, bro. Can't wait till you put that release date on that album.
Yeah.
Till you start rolling out those videos, because those videos, man, that you've been pulling up for like last few drops, they've been all sick, dude. Cradle to the Grave, they're still one of the best shot.
Yeah,
But I also like the very first one that we did in the podcast. That one was also pretty nice when you were in the church and the steps. That one's
struggle.
Yeah, that
Brother
one's
the
sick as hell
Struggle.
too.
Brother the Struggle, man. That's about to be a year since I dropped Brother the Struggle. I dropped it on Tupac's birthday. Yeah, June 16th. So I did that, on purpose. My first song, first music video dropping, you know what I'm saying, on my favorite rapper's birthday, you know. So yeah, that'll be a year.
Is
and
that
that's
when
still-
is that when the album's gonna drop? You gonna do it again?
Oh no, it's too soon for that. It's
All right,
way
all
too
right.
soon for that. I wish I could do that and just drop it, but you know what I'm saying? The timing has to be right for uploading it onto DistroKid and all that. And I still have music videos to make for it, concepts. Me and Daniel and Juancho are plotting on some shit as far as visuals. And I'm still messing around with the track list too. I was listening to the album with Daniel earlier this week, and we were kind of like, okay, where can we place this song so that way the flow of the album works? Little things like that, like what could I do to make it a full project? And I'm happy with the project. I'm very happy with the project. The quality is something that far better than anything I've ever dropped. I went from recording in the homie's bedroom, making like Cradle to the Grave was in the homie Cut It Up Carter's bedroom. We shot there and pieced together that beat and made that song in like an hour or two. And so, the quality is just by far better, but being that I'm in studios where like fucking soundproof rooms with mics that are insane, with engineers that are fucking very talented. And I always go in the studio with my shit ready. I always go in the studio with my shit ready. I rehearse the songs like 20 times. I make sure I know the flow of everything. I'm not sitting there like, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure it out as I go. I'm in there spitting my shit, doing 3 songs in 2 hours because fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know what I'm saying. I just go in there and do my thing, which of course is not about the time that it takes, because however long I need to do it, but I mean, when you're paying for studio time, you need to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
So that's another thing,
Get
man.
the work in,
Artists,
get the work
if
in.
you're going to go into the studio to record, make sure you know your shit.
Yeah.
Make sure you have that shit on lockdown, because
Yep.
you're gonna save yourself money.
Yep.
That hour that you're trying to figure that shit out, that's an hour that you're giving to that studio.
Yes, sir.
Plus, it's the more professional approach, man. You get taken a little bit more serious that way.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, nah, that's real. What Louis just said is fucking real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a great piece of advice. You're gonna save yourself a lot of money if you just go in there and know what you're doing, spit it. Don't spend no time talking, because you're gonna get caught up in that, and then you got to pay for that extra half hour that you just spoke to the fucking engineer. You know what I mean? So just get your shit done. Get your, you know what I'm saying, airdrop those files to your phone and get the fuck out of there. So that's the way I feel about it. But when I listen to my stuff in the car, make sure that it sounds right, make sure that my lyrics sound right. The flow of everything went how it's supposed to.
I like how you just said that right there, dude, because that is true. Once again, if you don't like the way it sounds, then don't put it out. But the car is the ultimate test.
Yeah, headphones,
really
car, and
is.
speakers. You know,
It really is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the homie Khan in LA, man, he taught me that because I had an Audi before the Caprice, and that came with like Bose speakers, and it was like he was like, make sure you listen to it in the car. He was like, you got the Bose speakers, so listen to it. And then it, that was what happened when I made Brother the Struggle. Brother the Struggle, I was able to go, you know what I'm saying? I had to go up to LA to record it, and then I didn't have to pay for studio time just off the strength because he's going to school for engineering and all that. Khan already knows what he's doing. So I was just like, all right, cool. Like when I left, I was able to listen to it over and over again, and the quality was just nuts. You know what I'm saying? Everything came out the way I wanted it to. And then sure enough, that was the first version. I don't even think it was mastered, the one that I dropped for Brother the Struggle. I did the video for it like not too long after. Marcelo to the Brain did the video, and then we pushed it out. And so, it's coming along, man. Like I said, a year later,
That's all the work, bro.
A year later from there, yeah. Got an album, an EP, another album done, and then probably enough for another EP if I really wanted to.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't plan on stopping. I don't plan on stopping. It's my job. You know what I mean? I got shit to do, but I love doing it. Like I'm not just sitting here fucking, twiddling my thumbs all day. Like I'm, me and Andres are sitting in the shop talking. What can we do? Where can we do this photo shoot at? You know what I'm saying? What can we do? You know what I mean? We're constantly trying to figure out how to make this shit work, and day by day, that's what we do,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's dope. But Bishop, I think we're about at the end of that episode, at the end of the episode. What do you say we show these people the track?
Oh yeah. Which one did you the Streets?
I think the first one you sent was Loyal to the Game.
Yeah, Loyal to the Game. The second one was The Streets. You could play you could play both of them if you want to.
All right. Well, Big Red, I think the music should be loaded up on the phone already. You just got to press play. Before we get into it, can you tell us a little bit more about these songs, bro?
So the Streets is the first. These are actually the first two tracks on the album. So the Streets is actually, it's the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hear it and know. Loyal to the Game is a little bit more about my life recently and the shit that I've been going through. And basically, that's basically it. Y'all gonna hear it and know, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely shit that I've written recently that I just try and put my heart on.
Hey, again, Bishop, thank you, bro, for stopping by today.
Yeah, of course.
I wasn't expecting, but I always love having you on, dude, and keep at it, bro. Keep that consistency, because I don't know, man. I don't see you stopping anytime soon, and I can't wait to see you another year from now, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Shit,
the grind don't stop. I'm stuck in the grind at this point.
It don't stop, and it shouldn't stop. And if you made it this far in the episode, through the Spotify, through the YouTube, through the Twitch, thank you guys so much. We got Bishop Snow in the house tonight. For everybody who commented, hey, thank you so much. For everybody on the Instagram that was playing in and out throughout the whole entire episode, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's been great, dude. I mean, it's June 1st. Summer's right around the corner. And man, shit is popping off.
Shit is popping off.
Yeah, once again, don't forget Latin Night this upcoming Saturday at Cook Slams off of Sycamore in Vista. Pull up, have a good time. 7 till whenever we finish, man.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Oside Lens, DJ Addict 1. Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold out on the other one.
Yeah, and shout out to
they gotta be there to find out.
Shout out to Bombazos Fridays, gonna pull up with the food. And if you are seeking for food 7 days a week,
yes, sir.
Hit
shout
up.
Out. Yeah, my bad.
No,
shout out Kick It Last podcast, man. Shout out the city of Oceanside, all of North County, San Diego as a whole. Shout out my team, Matt Strange.
Shout out.
Everybody that's made it possible along the way. I love and appreciate y'all, and Kick It Lives, man. I don't know where I'll be without y'all either, man. So
no, much love.
Hey,
Bishop.
man, glad to be part of your journey as well, bro. As you're part of our journey as well, too.
Yes, sir. And without further ado, we got Bishop Snow coming up, exclusive for everybody out here in the Kick It Labs universe. Thank you so much. It's been a great night. Brewski?
Yes, sir. Thank you for sipping up with us. Thank you for toking up with us. Thank you for kicking it.
thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Tell me, who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Tell me, who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Who do you love? Going back to celebrate freedom and state. Contemplating sides much on my plate. Wake up in the morning with a reason to hate my existence for instinct. How could I take society by storm? I'm far from the norm. These niggas wanna take my life, my heart's still torn. And my bitch, she never really loved me. I guess she lucky. I fell in love with different hoes, my pistol, I tuck it. In case you try to find another man, I ain't tripping. Between me and her, I try to find the difference. Sitting in a state of mind, I can't find the time to find jobs. I'm addicted to crime. I never would've thought that I would make it past 25. So the fact that I'm alive might shock you niggas. I chase more figures and praying that this Henny might kill me quicker. Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Tell me, who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Tell me, who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Who do you love? I contemplate on going back to the IE. Pull up to Mr. Taco so some bitches can find me. Blindly, I'm questioning, how could the time be so perfect? I'm not worth it just like a kite be. Struggling to find a win over and over again. No, I'm not sober. Pulling a joker and then pulling up to my crib just to find out that she fucked around and had another dick in her mouth. What is this pain about and how can I fix it? I pray and pray constantly, depend on religion. Still my trust issues, build a suspicion that I need to gain money and stop fucking women. Cause they call me on the telephone, giving me props about a photo shoot and how many fans I got. Watch the real friends come out the second I'm shot. Then you put me on a pro club and look what you got. Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Tell me, who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Tell me, who do you love? Maybe it's a thug in me. Maybe it's a thug in me. Who do you love?
Yeah, bro, that shit's stupid good.
Thank you. Hey. That's the second song on the. Oh shit.
Been to jail, then to hell and back. Lost my heart at a young age, mailed it back. I can't find peace, and it's just me. But what can I say? I was raised in the streets. Basic pistols is all I know. Big homie did 10 years, he's still on parole. Can't feed the family, my friends deceased. I live this way, I was raised in the streets. If the shoe fits, wear that bitch. I'm loading the clip, and I got a bitch on my head. About 5'4", said she was raised in the deep. Got a brother who gang bangs and one in the streets. Who likes to sell drugs, and he gets high. But I multiply stacks, I don't even try to make $1 off a sack. But I'm back, lost in my old ways and chasing the facts that the system got it out for a nigga like me. Black Pro Club T, who drinks OD like water. My offer being 10 to life, but I take it to the box. I pray and I fight day and night for a second chance. I don't need an advance from a label. I feel like I can't get away from the lifestyle that raised the G. Been adjusted to fuck it up, but you'll see. Been to jail, then to hell and back. Lost my heart at a young age, mailed it back. I can't find peace, and it's just me. But what can I say? I was raised in the streets. Basic pistols is all I know. Big homie did 10 years, he's still on parole. Can't feed the family, my friends deceased. I live this way, I was raised in the streets. Bridges for the bitches who can't recoup, who suck dick just to pay the bills, lost in the loot. I aim and shoot, still thinking I need to just swallow my pride, but I ride, I feel rude. Telling niggas fuck they set, but I mean it. Plus they women suck my dick for the semen that they wanna take and have my kids. Put a nigga on child support, but I live every single day like it's my last. Cause I got niggas in my city who wanna blast. The one with a chance of making it out, ain't no doubt. That's why my name and name out. Probably cause I walk down Bush without fear. That's why my heart's in the east, don't come near unless you want an autograph, cause I'm a thug. Fuck love, still these bitches giving it up. Been to jail, then to hell and back. Lost my heart at a young age, mailed it back. I can't find peace, and it's just me. But what can I say? I was raised in the streets. Basic pistols is all I know. Big homie did 10 years, he's still on parole. Can't feed the family, my friends deceased. I live this way. I was raised in the streets.
That's the first song. That's the first song on the album. That's the first song on the album, man.
That was beautiful, dude.